Just outside of the show, actually, but I am a bit of a prankster. And this last weekend, 2 weekends ago? This last weekend, my wife and I pulled a prank on our friend in Austin, and she had some stuff that started going missing from her house, from her garage, like a rake, a shovel, some tools. And so she thought it was maybe like the gate, the guy who was fixing the gate, like he'd been kind of suspicious. So my wife and I decided to steal her lawn furniture. And we thought it was hilarious. So here we are driving by and we're like, we can do it. We can fit the patio furniture in the back of the car. And so I get out, and I'm getting up, and I get the thing, and I put it in the back of the car. And she has like a chopping block on her patio, so I've got the chopping block, and the whole time giggling, just killing ourselves laughing. And then we start to drive away. And immediately, my wife texts her friend Virginia and says, hey Virginia, anything else go missing lately? Like we're not trying to scare the girl, we're just trying to like have a fun time, pull a prank. And Virginia's like, oh, I'll tell you tomorrow. Like, it's such a funny, crazy story. You'll have a fun night. You know, like, it's not like she doesn't know, and we're like, okay, maybe she didn't go out to her front yard. And so we're like, whatever, we'll set up the patio furniture at our house, so when she comes over the next day, being Monday, yeah, she'll walk in and be like, oh, the craziest. What's that? And so we have it all in our head. We have like a glass of wine sitting on our chopping block. And so the next day, we call her, and we're like, hey, are we still on for 1 o'clock? And she goes, no, I don't think so. Jason's flying in. Jason's her boyfriend from San Francisco. We're in Austin. We're like, oh, Jason's flying in. I didn't realize he was flying in. And she's like, well, he wasn't, but I got robbed last night. I'm sorry.
Just a half price.
You got robbed? And she's like, yes, the police are involved. They had a neighborhood watch meeting. For those of you who don't know Texas, all the neighbors are like, I got a gun. Yeah, which I love, but I don't want to get shot. And so we're like, Virginia, this is my wife talking to her. Had it been me on the phone, I'd be like, oh shit, that sucks. Throw it away.
We're gonna drive out to the river and just dump it all.
You better believe it, but my wife cannot tell a lie, and she's like, Virginia, I did it. Jerry and I did it. I was like, I gotta go. They're better now. I'm not, there's not a warrant for my arrest. So, that is the most recent prank in my life. All-time fail.
Backfire.
What about you, Jensen?
I don't know. I was trying to think of something that we've done on the show, but it's, it really just all has to do with Misha, so I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, we heard one about Jared in a scene. He put a picture of a naked man on the laptop and turned it over, and he just died.
Oh yeah, we do that regularly.
Anytime there's a scene where we have to type something on the computer
and we have access to the internet, for some reason, I don't know why they haven't figured out that if you give us access to the internet, things are going to go south. It's not going to be good.
Remember with Adam Rose in the Gollum episode, and I was supposed to show him something and we kept on drawing.
Yes.
I'm sure Adam will tell you.
I'm sure Adam told you.
Anytime we have to like write something down, an address, or show something on a computer, it usually resembles
something obscene. Or at least it says something that whatever could break the person across from us. And so that's generally, and it's not stuff that necessarily needs a whole lot of thought. It's really kind of spur of the moment stuff that we do, and that's kind of how we make things fun on set and fun at work. So,
fun for us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome.
I won't be stealing any lawn furniture anytime soon.
Good.
Yeah.
Good thing I don't have any.
Yeah, there you go.
Happy 21st.
Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.